welcome back to my channel. My name is Holly, this is She Reads. Today I actually have a really exciting video. I'm going to be doing the second part to my middle grade haul. So since I filmed my last middle grade haul, I actually went back to the thrift store and I bought a crap ton more books. So I think I'm going to be done now for a little while because it's getting a little bit ridiculous. I have like definitely well over 100 books that I have not read yet from this middle grade section. And if you're new to my channel or if you haven't seen my last middle grade haul, basically what I started trying to do was to collect all of my favorite books that I had as a child. I have no idea where they all went to from the ones that I had when I actually was a child. I have no idea where they all went to, if they're still at my mom's house someplace, but she and I have like searched everywhere and they just seem to have disappeared. So, which is really unfortunate because I had a really good collection. I've always been a reader my whole life. So yeah, I am kind of trying to go back and find all of the original books that I owned as a child. Tons of series that I used to love to read. And I don't want, like, especially one of the major ones is the Goosebumps series. And I want to get the ones like that I would have read as a child, like not the reprinted ones. Like they have different editions, right? So I want those first editions of ones that I had as a child. So only looking for those ones. But yeah, let's just get right on into this video. Let's get right on into this haul. And we are going to start with The Babysitter's Little Sister. So I found two more of these books. I've got number 100, Karen's Book, and number 23, Karen's Doll. And I'm not going to go in and like read all the backs of these books or explain what they're all about because there's just way too many of them. So, but I'm very excited about these. This was one of my favorite series as a kid, and it revolves around Karen. They call her Karen Tutu because her parents are divorced and she has two of everything, which I really related to as a child because my parents are also separated from when I was just like a baby. So I had two homes as well. So I really related to her. And I used to just love these books. I never really read The Babysitter's Club. I read these, The Babysitter's Little Sister. Now, when I was growing up, I was a huge Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen fan, which I think anybody around my age definitely were as well. Like they were just so popular. They had their little hands into everything. And like, my God, the amount of money that those girls made is just insane. But me and my friends, we were obsessed with them. So I definitely have a soft spot in my heart, even to this day, for Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, even though they're kind of weird now, but whatever. So I picked up a bunch of books from the Two of a Kind series, and this was probably my favorite Mary-Kate and Ashley series. I absolutely loved the show. It was a TV show, so basically each one of these books is pretty much just an episode in book format is what it is. But I was obsessed with the show. I would tape it every single Friday night when they used to have TGIF Fridays. Like Two of a Kind was on there, and I would tape it every Friday and I would watch it a million times throughout the week until the next episode airs. So I was obsessed. But this time I got, this one is Two of a Kind Diaries, second in a special 3-part series. And I don't know, I got another one too. This one is the first. So I'm just missing the third part. So this one is the first part in a special 3-part series, Calling All Boys. This is the Diary of Mary-Kate and Ashley. The second one is Winner Take All. And then I'm just back into the regular episodes here. This one was number 6, My Sister the Supermodel. And this one, sadly, it looks like somebody had cut it. Like these are old, old books, right? So it looks like somebody has cut the cover for some reason. I don't know why somebody would do that, but probably a kid, right? Number 20, Sealed with a Kiss. Number 2, How to Flunk Your First Date. And this one I remember reading like so many times. I loved this book. Oh, this one is. Oh, here, look. Oops. It is. This one is the third part in the 3-part series, The Diary. So this is the last part, the P.S. Wish You Were Here. I didn't realize that. So I did just happen to score all 3 of these books in the 3-part series. Cool. And then I got number 16, Likes Me, Likes Me Not, and number 14, Bye Bye Boyfriend. And in keeping with the Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen train here, I got a couple more of these New Adventures of Mary-Kate and Ashley. So these books were where they were like detectives and they like solved all these like crimes that would go on in their lives. So this one is The Case of the High Seas Secret. and The Case of the Big Scare Mystery, and The Case of the Missing Mummy. So next we're going to get into some of the Goosebumps book series, and I think I did pick up a couple of copies. Oh, look at me. Oh, look here. I missed one from the Babysitter's Little Sister. So this one was Karen's Witch. I had that lumped in with the Goosebumps books somehow. But I think I did pick up a couple of duplicate copies from my last haul from this. Like, I tried to keep a picture on my phone of all the ones that I've got so that I know which ones I need. But I didn't have access to that picture when I went thrifting again for this set. So I think I did get a couple of extra ones that I already have. So that's unfortunate, but I'm going to have to go through and see which ones I've got duplicate copies of. So the first one I've got is Welcome to Dead House. And then number 32, The Barking Ghost. Number 18, Monster Blood 2. 24, Phantom of the Auditorium. Number 40, Night of the Living Dummy 3. I've got number 29, Monster Blood 3, and I believe in my last haul was where I got number 1, so I should have all 3 of them now. And number 2, Stay Out of the Basement. And then these ones are like special... These ones are kind of like choose your own adventure ones, where you go through and you get to choose, like, to turn to a different page for a different ending. So those ones were fun. And this one is number 3, Trapped in Batwing Hall, and number 5, Night in Werewolf Woods. So those ones were always really fun. Next, I have a whole crap ton of the Bailey School Kids Adventures. And I absolutely loved these books. I was ridiculously obsessed with them. These ones were like probably kind of starter books for kids, and this is like a horror genre, like for a child, so it's not scary, but it, you know, for a kid I guess it kind of is. But I used to love these. This is what I read before I ever got into the Goosebumps books. The Goosebumps ones were a little bit older, and these ones I think probably maybe in like grade 3 or 4 I would have read these. And this one I know I already have. I don't know why I would have bought this one, because I knew that I had this one, but this one is Gargoyles Don't Drive School Buses. And the only unfortunate thing about this bookstore that I went to, this is a used bookstore, and they write the prices like right on the corner there, so that kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to see if I can try to get that. Oh, it scratches right off, so I probably can just wipe it right off, so that's good. And then I got number 5, Ghosts Don't Eat Potato Chips. Werewolves Don't Go to Summer Camp. 13, Gremlins Don't Chew Bubblegum. Number 10, Witches Don't Do Backflips. 8, Genies Don't Ride Bicycles. Number 6, Frankenstein Doesn't Plant Petunias. Number 48, Dracula Doesn't Play Kickball. Number 46, Sea Serpents Don't Juggle Water Balloons. So basically, like, this is all these kids, like, they just think these adults in their life that they're coming across are all these weird things. Like, they see an adult that they think is Dracula, but how can Dracula be this? Because Draculas don't play kickball, so how can this possibly be Dracula? And they, like, kind of investigate to find out whether or not the person really is what they think that they are. Number 45, Wizards Don't Wear Graduation Gowns. Number 42, Robots Don't Catch Chickenpox. Number 41 is The Bride of Frankenstein Doesn't Bake Cookies. Number 37, Goblins Don't Play Video Games. Number 35 is Trolls Don't Ride Roller Coasters. Number 33, Giants Don't Go Snowboarding. Number 31, Ghouls Don't Scoop Ice Cream. And lastly in this series, number 29, Knights Don't Teach Piano. The last few books that I've got for this haul are just kind of random ones. So they don't really belong in a series, but they're just ones that I read as a kid that I absolutely loved that I don't have. And the first one, actually this one looks like a brand new book. Actually, it definitely is. It has not even been opened yet, I don't think. I used to love these choose your own adventure books. This one's called Race Forever, and these are, once again, ones where you would read to a certain page, and then it asks you a question, and if you want to take the one action, you turn to this page. If you want to take a different action, you turn to a different page, and it just goes on and on and on like that until basically, usually you die somewhere in the book. Yeah, I don't know if it ever ends where you don't die. I'm sure it does. Maybe I just sucked at picking the endings as a kid, but I used to love these. The next book that I found was 101 Creepy Creature Jokes, and I had this exact book, and it's just like a bunch of like almost Halloween type jokes for kids. Yeah, and they all like What do you call a dizzy demon? A wobblin' goblin. Like, it's just like silly little jokes like this. The next book I picked up was The Wizard of Oz, and this is my absolute favorite movie of all time, and I have never read the book. So, gonna have to read that. Then I got Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator by Roald Dahl, and this is in the same type of jacket, like the same, I guess, issue of the copy that I have for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is one of my favorite books. So that was pretty cool that I've got the exact same edition for Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. The last book that I picked up, this one's actually really old, and this is like before my time, and this is not something that I read, but I thought was really cute because I used to love Charlie Brown. But this is definitely an older edition for sure. This is You're the Greatest, Charlie Brown, and this one, let's see, does it say when it was printed? 1979 this was printed. So I don't know, I just thought this would be kind of cool to have in my collection. It's actually in really good shape, so love that. Well, you guys, that was the second half of my middle grade haul. That was about 45 books-ish, and I need to stop buying them. I need to start reading the ones that I already have, because now I have like a pretty big collection, around 100 books or so from when I was a kid. So that is definitely a really good start, and I know some of the harder to get books are going to be really hard to find, so I'm probably just gonna like relax on that for a little bit and kind of just read the ones that I already have, because I've collected quite a few. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you read any of these books and if any of these series were your favorite. Were you a huge Mary-Kate and Ashley fan? Did you love Goosebumps? Like, pretty much everybody that I know around my age absolutely loved Goosebumps. Like, Goosebumps is just classic. Like, it's just timeless. I think every kid loves Goosebumps, whether it's like my niece the other day, we were up at the lake and she was reading the Goosebumps, and she's 8, so I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'm getting very close to 100 subs, and I would absolutely love to reach that goal. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.